Hi, everybody.
Hi, Johnny.
I'm John.
I missed the bar.
Yeah, I missed it. Wait, start over. I'm lost. Hey, everybody. I'm Somecallmejohnny of Somecallmejohnny and Super Gamer Brothers. How you guys doing?
I am Elliot of my channel Creepy Elliot and Super Gaming Brothers.
I'm Matt. I'm just the fat shit talking over video games over the Super Gaming Brothers.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to it's not Somecallmejohnny Q&A. It's actually Super Gamer Brothers sort of thing. Coffee table edition. What that means is I have a cup of coffee here, and I do the exact same shit I did last year. That's about it. This is
Well, we can hear you now.
Coffee table. Yeah, you can actually hear. Yeah. How does it feel to actually be in an actual panel room this time? With actual microphones. We're moving up in the world. I feel so happy.
It does say something though that like our crowd was so big last year that we had to go to a different room.
Yeah, because originally
it
we were scheduled for I think panel 3. Actually tomorrow, where panel 2 or 3, one of those. It was a small panel room, and I think it's around the same place that the Great Sonic Adventure debate is happening tomorrow.
Oh shit!
But so many people showed up that we at the last second had to be relocated to the bar lounge down the opposite end of the hall.
And no beer. Much
Yeah, with
no
no beer, no microphones. It was crowded as hell, but we made the most out of it, and we thank you guys for showing up to that anyway. But that was last year, this is this year. And essentially, we're just gonna bullshit for an hour. Not even an hour, I think it's like from 4 o'clock to 4:50. That's an odd fuking ending time.
Get the hell out.
To get the hell out. Except for the other one. There's a fly in here.
No.
Yeah, we can't ever escape the fucking flies.
I have a broom, will that help?
Yeah. So essentially, we're gonna. It's a Q&A panel. The only thing we ask is that, or first we're gonna introduce my lovely opaque Senator Russ here.
He of the Parliament.
Yeah, Russ. He is going to be my moderator for the most part, so please respect what he has to say. I don't think any of you got a roughhouse or anything like that. There's a wrestling match that happens to. I'm actually going to film it. I'll tell you guys to stop.
If anyone does an RKO, you will receive $20.
Yeah, no, that's not actually true.
Aw, darn it!
I'll okay myself for that.
You've heard it here, folks. A man will very fatally injure
Russ will
himself
bring
for
you the
$20.
microphone when you have a question. The only thing we ask is one question per person, so we get as many people as in. You know, last year we took like 5 questions from one person. That wasted a lot of time, and we want to get as many people as we can because there's a lot more people here than last year, and I'm grateful for that.
So make it count.
Not counting our friends.
What happens when the immovable object meets the unstoppable force?
Not a goddamn thing.
Yeah, not a guy. Yeah, they get married. They join FTCR. Yes.
PO box.
Okay, so we don't have a microphone stand, so what I'm going to assume is we're going to just get a lineup going in the middle of the aisle. So if you have a question you want to ask,
Just steer clear
start running up from the center.
Make sure you steer
Special
clear
request,
from the
Derek goes
camera.
first, using his Game Explains swag to get an express pass.
I have a question. Can I have that shirt? Later. Keep me in mind, buddy.
Only those 2 work? Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll bring the mics down.
Yep.
All right, one question, and the other thing that we're going to do, Johnny will be after to do any autograph signings or anything like that, so don't pull that stuff up here this time, wait till after, or wait till he's able to sign.
Yeah, we only have 48 minutes.
Yeah, we don't got a lot of time for that, so just want to make sure.
I will, after this panel, in the microphone. After this panel, I will be outside in the front. If you guys have any additional questions that you couldn't ask me in time, I'll hang around there because this is pretty much the only major thing I'm doing today in terms of the convention. And I got pretty much all the time in the world to hang out. And even then, I'm here Saturday and Sunday. So if you see me, stop by, whatever. But I'm gonna be right outside after this panel ends to take whatever questions, pictures, all that kind of shit out of them.
Hey Gil, no yawning.
Hey.
Any children in this? I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Yes, it is. All right, first question.
First question, so far as it goes.
I don't know who the heck you are, so you need a name tag, so here you go.
Yes! No longer have a port license plate!
you're not actually
Next year, Dumas. Anyone who's got Dumas license plate, please. Co-host Nathan. Shout out to my co-host Nathan, by the way. Hey, Nathan.
Special thanks to these guys helping out.
Yes, you guys are lovely.
Thank you.
actually have somebody with a last name Ford.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
That was your question.
That's your question.
Has there ever been a playthrough review or a review where you weren't far into it, but you decided to scrap it for whatever reason?
Yes, actually. There's this game that came out recently. It's called Stories, where you take control of this guy. He's an asshole. And the gimmick is that it's like an hour-long playthrough, but it doesn't have an ending. You travel back in time, learn from your mistakes or story choices, and then you repeat it with the knowledge that you know to get a different outcome for your next hour-long playthrough.
Is this a David Cage production?
It actually, no. It reminds me a lot of Bastion gameplay-wise. In that regards, I can recommend it. But after a while, I started the Mother Marathon, and that just took precedence over everything. Because like, if I can't have these guys waiting too long for Mother, they're gonna lynch me. So after that, I realized I got to get started on the Star Fox Marathon too soon. I don't want these guys waiting too long. So I decided, all right, let me do Street Fighter. Then I'm gonna do Mighty Number 9 next week, and then.
Our condolences, man.
Holy shit.
It's better than nothing.
It sounds like you guys made Mighty Number 9 sound like one of the 10 plagues here. What the shit?
The week after that, I'm going to do Overwatch.
Let's go.
Then after that, I'll start Star Fox. So, yeah, no problem, man.
Hi, Gareth. Hi.
Hey,
It's Garrett from FTCR.
Excuse me, Mr. Johnny. In the Itsy and Scratchy CD-ROM, is there a way to get out of the dungeon without using the wizard's key?
What the hell are you talking about?
I withdraw my question.
I love you, man.
I think you killed him.
Well, I want to say I've been very inspired by your videos. I started creating my own, so I would like to know what advice do you have for people who are like starting off with this sort of thing?
But what exactly are you doing? Let's plays, reviews, anything like
reviews.
that? Reviews like that? Don't expect immediate results. Thank you. Don't expect immediate results, because some people have an instant gratification mindset where they post this review no matter what the subject is, and they expect, oh, by tomorrow I'll have like 5,000 views. And you look at it, it's 2. Both from you.
One's from your mom.
You have to you got to persevere, because like I said last year, I think it's like took me 7 to 8 years to get to this point. Well, I guess at this point it's almost close to 9. It takes a long ass time, and even then, I don't mean to like lowball my subscriber count. I'm at 230,000, which I'm really happy about. But I'm no Gerard the completionist. I'm no Pro Jared. I'm no Game Grumps, and they got to their goals way faster than I did because they're better at that than I am. But they got their own thing, and I'm happy just being the asshole who sits on his ass and drinks coffee and talks about games maybe. So the point is, it's going to take a while. Just keep doing what you do. If you really got the passion for it, you won't care about that. You just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually you'll see some fruit.
Okay.
All right.
And my other question is...
One question. One question. Sorry.
The next question can be taken outside.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
Okay.
so, you've done it for Sonic Genesis.
Okay.
You've done it for Superman 64.
I am terrified.
What I want to know is, are you guys going to do an SGB drunk play of Big Rigs Over the Road racing?
Well, the audience
Judging by that round of applause there,
the audience wants it.
I don't have a choice now.
Go by the front. We'll take you to the back and we'll beat the shit out of you.
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that, because this guy right here is turning 21 this September.
21 gun salute.
And I don't want to be an advocate for peer pressure being a bitch, but we've asked, and he said he was okay with it, that he'd join us for our next drunk party session. But, it's also his birthday, so we might celebrate it then and there. Because normally when we do Elliot's birthday stuff, it's always like a Slender sort of type of game. We've been doing that for at least 4 years.
We ran out.
We ran out of Slender games.
They ran out of Slender.
Yeah, or nobody cares anymore. Yeah, he got fired.
He got lost in the woods.
We can totally do something drunk, big rigs, because I got it illegally downloaded at some point, because I'm not buying that game again. I'll probably do something horror related too. I don't see why not. I ain't touching the shit again. I got hit hard this past Mario Party. I was unconscious for like an hour.
An hour?
Yeah, you fell unconscious. We had to do Mario Party without you.
Mario Kart.
Kart.
Yeah, thanks, Dick.
Elliot will live to see 22.
All right, man. No problem. Thanks for the question.
Elliot will live to see 22 if that happens.
Hi, Johnny.
I ain't gonna make it past 21 if that happens.
Get close.
Hi, Johnny. I don't know if you remember me from last year, but you're the reason why Wolf's not in Smash.
Wait, what?
You're the reason why Wolf's not in Smash.
What? Why Will's not in Smash?
Yeah.
What did I say? Fuck Wolf.
No, but
Don't hurt me.
The brick throwing will be after the panel as well.
my question is, what are your thoughts on the world ends with you? You always like kind of dabble with your elaboration, but you never really.
What again?
The world ends with you.
The world ends with you. Okay. So, the world ends with you came out in 2005, right? I think it was. Yeah. So 10 years ago, I got that game, and that was during my dark ages where I didn't really have a consistent job, and I traded in a lot of stuff. And I traded in maybe 5 or 6 games just to get that game because I was interested in it because I like the art design and all that sort of shit. But I hated the protagonist. Was it Neku?
Yes.
Something like that. Now the thing is, like, I know people tell me all the time that game gets better as you play it. But the thing is that Neku's an asshole in the beginning. I have no reason to like this kid because he's the kid that wears the headphones all over the place. Doesn't want to talk to anybody, but he still has the time in the day to be an asshole to everybody. Don't talk to me, leave me alone. Then stay inside. You know?
It's not cool.
Yeah, it's not cool. You're being an asshole. Stop. And it's really hard for me to get invested, especially in an RPG-esque sort of game where my protagonist is so unlikable. Probably the reason why he hates Final Fantasy 13 so much. Because 13, Lightning is so unapproachable. And she softens over the course of the game, but we're talking about an RPG. It takes about 20-25 hours for that to happen. And if you don't like who you're in control, then it's really hard to sit through it. And that's what happened with the world ends with me.
Also,
Luke from Tales of the Abyss would actually be a better example of that.
yes. I was also gonna say Dante from the Devil May Cry remake.
You mean Dante?
Yeah, that
Dino.
Or as a lot of people call the reboot.
No, Dante name only.
But it's the protagonist. I don't like the main protagonist. But I want to give the game a shot. I do have it again. Maybe at some point later down the road, but that's all I can tell you right now.
But by then, the world will end with you.
Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people.
Shut up.
Remember, ladies, he's single.
Then watch out, you're gonna crash. Okay. So I've been doing game reviews on my channel for a year and a half now, and I found it very easy. I found a very simple method of like taking the notes and recording the footage and all that.
Yeah.
What would you say, for anyone who's getting into game reviews, what would you say would be the easiest way to get around doing it?
So writing a script?
Yeah, like
Just
writing
writing
it,
a
taking
review.
notes, and recording footage. Like
Just do
it's
it.
the easiest way to approach it.
Yeah, like
Just do it. Just do it.
Just
There's
make,
no way around
make
it.
sure you can't get copyright for it.
Yeah, no one to cut.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
I would say that depends on how long the game is you plan on reviewing. Like Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid 5, which I did not expect to be 60 hours long, I had maybe 3 pages of notes. The best thing I can tell you, how fast and how well you write the script depends on how many notes you take down. Because if you don't have anything, odds are either the game is bad or it's nothing remarkable. But if you're playing the long game, write notes down. Like I record in spurts, maybe an hour or an hour and a half, and I make notes on a Microsoft Word pad next to me. Then I take a break, I look at them, I review them. Did I forget anything? Then I continue on the session, type in session 2, more notes down. That way, by the end of it, I can look and assess what I wrote, maybe I was redundant at some point, and I make a script based off of that. Sometimes it's 3,000 words, sometimes it's 7,000 words, and it really just depends. Just take a lot of notes.
Right.
If you want to ease your time, take a lot of notes. That's the best I can tell you.
Because I just recorded this Ghostbusters game like a few days ago, and it's like an hour long.
Which one? Which one?
It's this one from Japan and Europe. It's based on Ghostbusters 2. It's not like that Ghostbusters game, not the bad one.
Yokai Busters?
Well, the one on the PS3, that one's actually really good. Oh yeah, you definitely gotta give that a shot. I'd like to.
Yeah.
It's just hard to friggin' find
Thanks for the
here.
question, man. I appreciate it. Good luck with the channel.
Oh, thank you.
Closer? Okay.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Have you played any of the Gaia trilogy for Super Nintendo? That's Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, and Terranigma?
No, I have not.
Have you considered playing them?
Maybe.
Good action RPGs?
I never. I've heard of Illusion of Gaia. I never played. Well, you're doing a Soul Blazer.
I just finished. I'm about to finish Soul Blazer.
Yeah.
Soul Blazer, the last video.
Is it like approachable like Final Fantasy?
It's more like a Zelda game. It's
More like a Zelda
It's
game.
actually very
action
approachable.
RPG. Okay, that's what you're telling me. Oh,
Very
Super Nintendo
approachable.
RPG. Action RPG. That's like a rare breed of that console.
Part of an unofficial quintet trilogy was Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, and then Terranigma.
It's kind of odd when they all have different names. Like you wouldn't associate them being
They're
the same part.
very loosely based together.
Oh, loosely based together.
Yeah,
Okay.
sort of like how Barbie and Skipper are kind of related.
I'll tell you one thing I know about that series is that one of them on the Super Nintendo has the same font from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I think it works similar looking. They all
What a bunch of cheats.
That's the one thing I noticed. I'm like thinking it's a Legend of Zelda game, and no, it's a completely different game. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a game. Yeah, it's a game telling a legend about a planet named Gaia.
Best I can tell you is at some point. Yeah, at some point. All right, no problem.
it's like when you find out who Andre the Giant really is.
Hello, Johnny.
Hey. Hello, you.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing? Good, I see.
Just let me talk.
Okay, what's up?
Send it straight. Put the foot down.
We all know Mighty Number 9 is out.
We all know it's bad.
Here we go.
I liked it.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Opinions? What's up?
just about everybody on your channel.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are your, like an
You
early...
are angry today.
I'm angry.
What's up? What's your question?
So, what are your thoughts on it?
Watch my review next week. Okay, honestly, I haven't really played all the game yet. I've only gotten, here's the thing, I've gotten about half hour in, and then in the middle of that, I get an email notification from Fangamer that my Bloodstained Ritual of the Night code is available now on Steam. Yeah. So I stopped immediately what I was doing to play and record that for a Spotlight video, and I'm very happy I did because I had a lot of fun with that game. Shout out to Bloodstained, by the way. If you haven't backed that yet, what the fuck is the matter with you?
Alright.
Okay.
Yay,
Just
Igarashi!
warning you.
What's
Be
up?
careful how long the credits are, because I saw...
I'm not sitting through 4 hours of credits, for the record.
If you loved your fans, you would.
You know what makes the credits? No, you know what makes the credits worse for Mighty Number 9 is that your name is on there.
I know. I'm part of the problem, like 2%. Yeah, I know, but that game also didn't have a mass marketing shitstorm, so.
And it was vindicated by history.
Anyway, well, thanks for your question, man. I appreciate
Maybe
it.
if BSC does it, they'll go over the whole credits as...
No, we won't.
Again, send it straight.
What's up, guys? My question is, when is Mark going to play something?
That's the
Let me tell y'all something. all these games that they play that I get into, I suck ass in those. For example, Super Smash Brothers. But let me tell you, the games that I want to play are the new gen, and I will fucking whip their asses. Just saying. But I promise you,
We got that on
I'll
camera.
get signed into.
Everybody sucks at Smash Brothers.
Doom. Can we do Doom?
Yes. He called you out. You gonna take it?
Afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
I just want to say first, you guys are really big inspiration for what I do. I like to draw a lot, and I usually put y'all's videos in from just as some background noise just to be able to concentrate. So, Johnny, I do love your animations, and I was always kind of curious.
Yeah, all 5 of them, yeah.
In a perfect world, if you had more time to do animation, what would you do? Like original stories, video game sort of stuff? Like just a kind of fun what if, you know?
That's a great question.
That's a great question. Yeah, because this motherfucker will convince you. Like, I got the Syntec pen, which you will draw dust figures on it.
I will draw dust figures.
Just figures. It's a reminder of you spent money on that shit and you're not using it, and I appreciate that. I just don't have the fucking time. That's the thing, is that, you know, one thing I'm envious about with other channels, like bigger channels out there, is that they have a team. I'm not talking about SGB, because obviously there's 3 of us here. And, you know, it's easier to do for that, and Brain Scratch too, because we can all record, we can all edit, but Somecallmejohnny, I'm all by myself. And I want to draw and I want to animate so bad, but it takes so long. So, what I want to do ideally is I want to make a third interview, like a Sonic interview animation, you know, because that's my most popular video in that channel. And I want to make a sequel to that. But to do that, I have to pretty much tell everybody, hey, so I'm going to disappear for about a month. Because I wanted to make it like 3-4 minutes of brand new content, and I'm only one guy, that's the thing.
And his debt collectors give no shit.
Yeah. IRS, that's cute. I want to make, idealistically, I want to make another interview cartoon, and I actually wanted to expand that concept with other franchises, so that I'm not just interviewing Sonic characters, I'm interviewing Mario, Kratos from God of War for some reason, all that kind of stuff. So that's basically where I wanted to begin with, but I just need the goddamn time. You know, I was really happy when I did the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 video, where I took the time, finally, to make an animated joke.
And it was
that someone ripped out of my video, uploaded separately, and got 1 million more views than I did.
It was a really nice closet.
Yeah, it was a really nice closet.
Bonnie never did
Kelly, it's a double-edged sword. I hate when people do that, but at the same time, 1 million people just watched my cartoon. So people, it's Danny for Dave. No, I want to spend more time on cartoons. I just don't have the time, but something's got to give at some point, I realize. So hopefully within the next year I can make something that people will like.
I feel like a fuck for not being able to edit.
No, that's our job, sir.
I know, I can't edit for shit.
Hi, I'm nervous.
I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
I still need to watch part 2 of the series.
You're gonna watch part.
I stopped.
That was almost your question.
That was your question. If you finish that sentence.
Do you plan to do any more spotlights like Bloodstain from?
You'd be surprised about Bloodstain. I heard there was a spotlight on it recently.
Yeah.
Like more of those, and if you do you plan to do a spotlight Ruby Grim Eclipse by any chance?
What was that last part? Spotlight on what?
Ruby Grim Eclipse.
Was it like a game?
Yeah, on Steam.
What's it?
It's an early
Creamy
access game right
Eclipse?
now, actually.
Grim Eclipse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grim Eclipse. I thought you said Creamy Eclipse. I was like, ew.
So the spotlight I did on Bloodstain was the first one I did in about 6 months. The last one I did after that I think was called Earth Overclocked, like Earth Overclocked, something like that.
The puzzle game where you had
puzzle
the
game where I had the developers invited for that, and they're really nice guys. I began Spotlight as a quick look at some Steam games because I really like the indie marathon, the indie showcase that I did 2 years ago, and I want to do more of that, but I also don't want to make 5-minute long Johnny versus videos because I get them all the time. This video's too short. I like when the 30-minute videos are here. And I was like, fine, Jesus. So the Spotlight series originally was intended to go through a lot of indie games that I have in my backlog. I got a lot of indie games in my backlog and spend some time on that. So I'm getting kind of like a let's play, but also like going through it blind to see what's your genuine reaction to an average schmo like me would have with this kind of game. And but I'm gonna make them live streams at this moment because the last few months have been incredibly busy with me in terms of like conventions and all that. TooManyGames was my last convention for a while, and I'm sad about that because I love con season, but at the same time my wallet cries when I gotta handle traveling and a hotel and all that. But I gotta spend some money on my house because I just got the thing a few months ago. And more importantly, in terms of content, I want to get more live streams done because me and Nathan, we still haven't finished Earthbound
That was an awesome laugh.
And part of that is because I'm busy with my things and he's busy with his college life, and I want to get Earthbound out of the way and done with because it's been over a year since we started that game. But I want to do more live streams involving other games and, more importantly, indie games. So I'm going to convert the Spotlight series into a live stream series over on Twitch because I'm done with YouTube gaming.
That's a cool idea.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do at this point. Okay. All right?
Yeah.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
Hey, John, funny enough, when you mentioned that like someone said your video was too short, I get the opposite. Like this one comment I got, it said, "Oh look, a story that's actually less than 10 minutes."
Dick.
Oh yeah. Thank you for not appreciating the 6 hours of work I did.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, if only some people call you Johnny, what does everyone else call you?
Douchebag. No, my
Asshole.
All right, so my real name is Juan. My real name is Juan Ortiz.
Does anybody call you Wani?
No, nobody calls me. I am this close to saying your real name out loud. But you wouldn't like that, would you?
They will now.
Say it.
No.
Thank you.
So my real name is Juan, but nobody ever calls me that. Because since the day I was born, I was always called John, or Johnny. And I'm just not comfortable with it. That's what it is. You know, I but some call me Johnny because back then I was still in school, and you know my name on the report is Juan. People call me Juan. That's fine. That's cool. But yeah, nobody pays me income. But it's just it's a tick of mine. I mean, if you call me Juan because you just met for the first time, that's cool. But I just prefer John because that's what I've been called my entire life. So it's just a little psychological. Yeah.
No, we have 4 minutes on the camera.
Who said that?
I'll tell you why I call you my brother.
Yeah.
On occasion.
Hey, I was wondering if you are ever thinking of reviewing or just doing an SGB play of Skies Over Cadia Legends.
Is that the RPG?
Yeah, it's the RPG. It's the RPG about sky pirates.
Yeah.
I just picked it up, Johnny.
Oh!
Wasn't that
Is there something about
It was a Dreamcast game, and then it got to the GameCube.
And then it got to a game. Which one's more expensive?
GameCube.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's middle. Okay, so Dan if you do, Dan if you don't. Oh, hey there, everyone. It's Lewis from Brain Scratch.
I think I got my copy of Legends for like 75 or so, and I saw a Dreamcast copy down on the floor.
He got mine
Okay.
for 60.
Okay, so above average prices, but no. Whenever we get to Final Fantasy V as a weekend RPG, I can take the time because I want to actually play that game first for a Let's Play because I don't like doing Let's Plays blind. For some games anyway, because sometimes it's more fun that way. But at some point. All right, next question, man.
Now before
Is your head all right?
I really do like that cosplay.
Oh, thanks.
I love it.
Thanks. Now before I do my question, I just gotta say, you were a big inspiration to me, Johnny. You're the first person who ever introduced me to game reviewing, and I'm thankful for that. Now, my question: has there been what's your plans for your next game marathon? Like, are there any game series you've been planning on reviewing that you've been really wanting to do?
You can really move. Who told you? He was like, yeah. Okay, so I have the rest of the marathon. I have the rest of my marathons planned for the rest of the year.
Resident Evil.
I have. So Star Fox is next. After Star Fox, I'm heading back to Sonic. Thank you very much. At least TJ's looking forward to it. But after that, I'm heading back to Pokemon, or Generation 3 and 4, maybe everything in between. Probably Hey You Pikachu. Then I'm going to Kingdom Hearts at the end of the year. Originally, I was going to cram Zelda in there, and then they delayed the game to next March. So I'm delaying the marathon, because I'm going to look at Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword up before Breath of the Wild. So that's what I got planned up until at least next March. After that, another Donators Marathon. It's going to be much bigger than the last one, because I got a lot of donations between now and 2 years ago. And probably, I'm actually going to take a break from marathons after that, just so I can focus on more individual games, so I can, expand my taste buds and all that kind of shit. That's what I got planned, though. What's going on, man?
Howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
So, what was the hardest boss you played this year?
This year?
Yeah.
Sans from Undertale? I would say, I like that guy, but I don't. Because it's like the only, that and the second, another boss fight in that game is the only interesting thing about the genocide route in Undertale. But holy shit, like I was in that fight for about an hour before finally getting it down, and I mean, great soundtrack at the very least. That's about the hardest thing I encountered this year, I would say, is Sans from Undertale.
Okay.
That's it? Okay. No problem. I will sign in everything after the thing. I'm sorry, we gotta get things going, I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'll tell you another hard boss, the road to MagFest.
Hello?
How's it going?
Hi.
It's actually a question for all three of you. Are there any games that you wanted to do a Let's Play for the channel, but either felt like it's too overwhelming or you didn't have the time to put into it?
Saints Row 2. I'm gonna do that game soon enough. I swear I'm gonna do that.
Saints Row 2, yeah, Matt been meaning to do that for a long time for SGB, but it's a commitment. And around part 55,000 Tales of Symphonia. but we pulled through on that one. We made that shit work.
Although you hate block puzzles for the rest of your life.
I hate block puzzles for the rest of my life. Did you have a game that we wanted to do, but was just too much of a commitment?
No, not as
Yeah, nothing comes to mind.
I mean, I'll tell you.
There was one.
While you're thinking about that,
there is actually a story real quick. We were recording SmackDown Sundays actually, and one of my picks was South Park Rally on the PlayStation 1. Now here's the thing. We recorded 16 minutes of shit. Shit and boredom the entire time.
Yeah.
We decided to scrap that.
That game was so unremarkably shit that there was no commentary.
There was even no code so that we can like try and show everything else. It was just what we got.
Yeah, and it just wasn't a good time. Yeah. We've canceled a few SmackDown Sundays because it didn't work out. Technical difficulties also, that's another thing that happens. But
or I won too many rounds.
Or what? No, because I still uploaded Mortal Kombat 2 and Tekken.
Yeah.
But we don't really like cancel Let's Plays because they're too big for us. If we didn't want to do it, we didn't want to do it in the first place. That's how it generally is. That's about it. All right, thanks for the question, man.
Hello there.
Love your goggles.
Thanks. For some reason they let me wear them at school. I don't know. Anyways, this is a question for all three of you. This is more of a silly question. If you guys found a magic genie lamp and you had two questions, two wishes, but only if you all agreed on them, what would your two wishes be?
I like it.
All the bitches.
Two wishes that all three of us would have to agree upon.
All the bitches.
Okay? Yeah, riches and more riches.
I could kind of agree to that.
Speaking as that, I don't. Yeah.
Turns out it's friendship.
Yeah, money. Yeah, actual friendship.
We are your friends.
Oh, yeah. Also, Ellie was the only one here without facial hair, so here you go. There you go.
Oh.
You know,
That's fake.
Please put that one over there.
You know, with this bushy mustache, I feel like a Hispanic that always has those mustaches that sits out in the porch listening to Hispanic music with those button-down shirts.
He's so Hispanic.
It's oddly specific, but I know. I've seen
How
so
long
much
have
of
you
it.
been holding on?
Pardon me, poor Vivor.
I hate you, man.
How's it going, bro?
Hello.
Hi.
Howdy. No points for originality on this question. When are you going to review the Rayman series?
Soon enough.
Yeah. Back up a bit.
This could be a secret.
It's gonna swing on you.
It's so a couple months ago, I actually during was it MagFest or was it PAX? No, it was with you. It was MagFest. We played the original Rayman on the PlayStation 1, and holy hell! I mean, that game looks great. It really does. It's aged wonderfully in terms of visuals, but I couldn't play it. But
It's very good. I won't blame you.
yeah, but I wanted to ask.
I won't blame you, but I want you to review it.
I legitimately do love Origins and.
You say Origins?
Legends. Which we,
Oranges.
We
thought you said Origins.
Yeah, Rayman Oranges. Origins, I hear it. Origins is a little difficult for a 2D platformer, but you have infinite lives. You have so many attempts to play the game, but I love those kind of games. But I like them so much that they're pretty much gateway games. Hey, I like these, so I'm gonna go back and see where to start it, and hopefully maybe I can play something like that. So, but with that said, next. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. When I'm going to get to them, eventually. That's the best answer I can give you, because it's not on my cards at the moment.
I only asked because at the end of the last year's TooManyGames video, you got Rayman free among your donations.
Yeah, it was the PC version?
It was PC.
Right, yes.
The politically correct
You're now obligated to review at least
Yes, but that also means I have to get Rayman 1, 2, and everything else in between. Because I don't like starting from like the third game of the series. I'm obligated to, if I'm going to do a marathon, I'm starting from the beginning. Up until the very end. That's how my marathons work. Thanks for your question, man.
That's serious, actually. I love all the ones for.
So I'm both honored to know you like me and embarrassed to know you hate me.
Everyone turn around so everyone gets context of that. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
I like you. We're gonna have a good time, are we?
Let's hope so.
Don't kill his brother.
So,
I don't like that.
what would you say is your what would you say is your favorite games that were never released in America?
Mother 3.
Yeah, I think I would say that's the most obvious answer at the moment, because I really did enjoy Mother 3, and it's technically not here in America yet. But there are ways of playing it, obviously. I reviewed the game and ROMs for that sort of shit. I would say it's Mother 3. That I would like, if the moment that game gets an English release, I'm all over that, because I did bootleg the game to review it, which I know it's wrong, but I really liked what I played, and I want other people to look forward to whenever the hell that game is getting officially released. I don't know when, but I would say it's Mother 3. What about you guys?
Persona 2 Eternal Punishment PlayStation Portable version. I heard we weren't getting that. I fucking cried almost as hard as I did when my father died. What the shit? Damn.
Becca. You either love that game or
someone's got dirty laundry.
You either love that game or hated his dad. Whoa.
For me, for a time, like a lot of you guys may know, I'm a very big Godzilla fan. And this is actually going to Super Nintendo when I found out about this. I found out recently there was a Godzilla game that was released in Japan only called Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, which was a tournament fighter.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were gonna say it was a dating sim.
No, so it's going.
That's so strong.
That's like saying "yup" during sex.
Yep.
I recently imported Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, which is actually called Kaiju Daikessen. And
God bless you.
And I'm sad that America didn't get it, because it's actually a lot of fun to play. Which SmackDown Sunday, we actually might do that in the future, just saying.
Nice. We gotta fly to Japan first, but no.
Oh no, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I drove by submarine. I drove the submarine.
You what?
I drove a submarine.
Thanks for your question, man. We appreciate it.
Oh, I love your shirt, man.
Yeah, I kind of dig it too. It's pretty cool.
Basically, I just want to say first, you're basically the reason why I'm more mature.
You're what, more mature? That's
Yeah.
a lie.
That's a very heartfelt thing, but you still only get one question.
Are you from the Bizarro universe?
I'll say it better. You taught me more words.
Oh, okay. I learned shit.
Juan Ortiz, reviewer, thesaurus.
He has the best words. Also, are you ever gonna review Overwatch?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Thank you and good night.
Oh no! I was thinking about that, but will you ever do another I remember you used to do videos of TooManyGames where you would tour around.
Yeah.
Will you ever do that again?
Here's the thing. So the thing is, what began at first with the TooManyGames videos is that I tour around the place, and I now try to keep it restricted to something really special going on that year, because there's only so many times I can capture footage of someone's game collection that's up for sale. Because once you've seen that, you've seen it all. You know, TooManyGames has a lot of vendors, a lot of good games out for sale. That's great. But you don't need a video montage of that to know what they have. That's why you go to see for yourself. But, obviously I got the camera on right now, recording this panel. I'm going to record the Brain Scratch panel tomorrow, and I'm going to record, to my displeasure, the Great Sonic Convention debate tomorrow. I like to record those. Those have top priority, because I like to show people this is the kind of bullshit you're getting yourself into when you go to TooManyGames. Now, will I take some time to tour around, and have I have the time to do that? Yeah, sure, why not? I can use it as nice complimentary footage. Maybe the cosplay wrestling show or something like that. But in terms of getting footage of game collections, I've done that a million times already, so I don't have any really precedence on that.
Have you seen the Game Chasers?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
No problem. Thanks for your question. All right, we're going to take one more, and then we're going to do our end of the day trivia contest. We'll elaborate on that.
Really?
Yeah.
I waited.
Yeah, really. I'm sorry. Only an hour long. Not time, Lord.
But after this, if there's any questions that you didn't get to ask us, we can try our best to answer them after the panel.
Yeah, again, we're going to be outside of this panel, outside in the front. If you guys have anything else you want to ask us, you don't have the time for this.
Hey there.
So, Johnny, I remember about a month or so ago you registered for that Smash tournament thing at the Trocadero Theater, like a month or so ago. I did not come in time, man. I really wanted to meet you. I was so surprised to hear you were like a local boy. I always loved your Sonic 06 with you.
He's a city slicker.
No, but like seriously, man, this panel's been a blast. What I want to ask is, how'd you do?
I lost first round.
He did.
Scrub?
Yeah. I lost first round because, you know, as much as I love maining Samus, the fact of the matter is she's bottom tier in terms of tournaments. She's a little better, you know. It's like saying the shit I took yesterday is better than the shit I took today.
So you're not easy.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't really care about that sort of thing. I went to it because, hey, Smash tournament, local. I never been to the Trocadero. I always wanted to go to the Trocadero. It's a nice place. It's a lovely place.
Yeah.
But I lost first round to Captain Falcon. But, yeah.
So to make up for that, me and Johnny actually went toward the place with a black light. My God, that place was terrible.
Yeah. But that's about it. You too, man. Okay, so last year we did a trivia contest. Guys, everyone find your seats, please.
Sorry, guys.
Wait, Matt, if you think
if I can make this 3 to 4 hours long, I would.
If you think with that black light it was worse, wait until Game Grumps go to Philly.
Okay, so last year we did a small trivia contest. It's about as small as this year. We gave away some Nintendo goods, but this year, because we're in the middle of the godforsaken summer Steam sale, we have 5 $20 Steam gift cards to give
Good for
out.
about 16 games.
Yeah, good for about like 50 games with the summer Steam sale going on right now.
Hey, Honey Pop is 69% off. Yeah, there are people that care about Honey Pop.
There are now.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask you questions, and first person to get it right, Russ, you pay attention for like hand raising and all that sort of shit.
And John, you got the first question.
And by the way, do not shout the answers, please.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a shit. I'll call
All right, Elliot, why don't you give us the first question?
All right. This question is actually about my channel.
Shit.
Damn it, 10. Okay. This is just relatively simple. If you've been keeping up with my channel, what is my most popular video to date?
Yep, got a hand here.
I'm gonna take Sean Dark, say Slurman.
No.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jump the pillar.
If only.
That means no.
I think I saw you next, actually.
Bin Drown?
Nope. But I'll say this is video game related.
Yes.
Blue shirt in the back.
What?
What was that?
Sonic.exe.
Yes.
Yes. Of course.
Because Sonic, you know?
Sonic doing Nintendo.
Okay.
Run, Greg.
So, this one's a two-parter because I'm gonna make you work for this card. SGB playthrough, Metroid Fusion, the one we just did a few months ago. I got 99%. What item did I miss in what sector? Yeah, making you work for that. I saw your hand up first.
It was one of the energy tanks, and it was in the sector that was.
I need a number. Well, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong anyway because it wasn't an energy tank. All right.
I saw a red shirt in the middle.
Red shirt in the middle? Okay. Hey, senpai. And by that I mean he actually sent me pie. It's right here.
A regular Gabriel Iglesias, everybody.
Yeah.
It was Sector 5 Arc Powerbomb.
That's it.
Alright, Matt?
Alright. Kingdom Hearts 2. How many poo breaks were there in that entire playthrough? I see Slim over there. What do you got?
There were 5.
Nope. Next. Green hat.
Me? 6.
Bingo.
6 poo breaks.
There were the 5 pages individually, and then there was also the 6th one when I had the puzzle piece that I found. I had to go back and find.
Alright. Okay, Kingdom Hearts 2 again. So yeah, you know, we just recently finished the second quest, as I like to call it.
The second of 3?
Second of 3 quests, yes.
My condolences.
My question is, who really shot Tupac Shakur? Okay, here's the legitimate question.